Hey everyone, Janine and Katie here from Next Chapter. We are going to tell you all about Modern Attorney, and we just wanted to give people a few minutes to still sign in here, but we're going to move over to our agenda first and talk about what we have in store today.
Cool, so 1 second, let me share our slides with you all. Okay. We're good.
All right. So Katie and I are just so excited to talk to you guys in more detail about our newest product, Modern Attorney, an online lawyer directory. Let's take a look at the agenda for today. So today we're going to be covering everything you need to know about modernattorney.com, including why we created this new directory and how you can successfully create your attorney profile to gain as many new clients as possible. So we're going to be starting to talk about why we started Modern Attorney, what people are saying, improving your online presence and reputation, why Modern Attorney, and creating and editing your profile and how it works with Next Chapter and what we have coming up soon. So with that, let's get started. As many of you already know, Next Chapter's flagship product is a software company. It's for bankruptcy attorneys to prepare and file cases online. The idea for Modern Attorney came to me after several debtors started contacting us in hopes that we could connect them with attorneys in the space. And a lot of them really wanted to be able to use Next Chapter for pro se filings, but we actually don't allow that. So we were trying to figure out a way to bridge that so that we could introduce some of the clients to attorneys who are using Next Chapter. So many individuals were just trying to come to our site looking for some help with their legal situation. So we thought, maybe we could find a way to fill that gap. Next Chapter's legal software was built to improve the lives of attorneys and legal professionals. So in doing that, we introduced intuitive workflows and features that make practice management and practicing law even easier and more efficient for lawyers and their staff. So we applied the same concept when developing Modern Attorney. Not only did we want to connect individuals seeking legal help to attorneys in their area, but we also wanted to give attorneys a platform to showcase their practice and really show them what makes them stand out.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to hide that menu bar.
Oh, okay. Maybe let's see if we can just, oh, that's going to make it harder. Sorry guys, we're trying to make this a little bit larger for you. I think if we go, I'm not sure if that's helping, but we'll give it a go. So basically, we just wanted to be able to allow attorneys to do these 4 things: get more clients, be transparent, show their personality, and stand out. Modern Attorney was created so that attorneys could highlight their own modern processes, including if they text attorney or text their clients or accept Apple Pay, if they take video conference meetings. So much like traditional lawyer directories, attorneys can include their credentials and personalized biography. And on top of that, each profile allows attorneys to list fun facts about themselves and use sliders to indicate if they prefer dogs over cats or going to the mountains over the beach. It's just a way to really be more fun and humanize lawyers when we see a lot of directories out there that are just very stuffy. So Modern Attorney is a platform for you to kind of put your information out there, focusing on what makes your practice unique. And attorneys of every practice area can sign up. So it's not just for bankruptcy attorneys anymore. So I want to share what people are saying. So if you could take a look at like some of our favorite, some of the buzz going on right now, we have some press that's come out about it, which is really fun. Bob Ambrogi was talking all about how, how it's kind of, it was made for the millennial and the clientele that really wants to kind of find out more about their attorneys instead of just going to a directory and like looking up if an attorney is qualified. We kind of took that a step further. So it was really fun to kind of see what people had to say when we did launch it. And now I want to take a look at like one of our favorite profiles. So personal injury attorney Jordan Couch of Palace Law serves as residents of Washington State, and he's definitely a modern attorney. So you can see in his services, he accepts texting and he uses video conference meetings. He does remote meetings. So, with Modern Attorney, he was able to really like match his profile to his personality. So he included a very non-traditional profile photo, which is really fun, of him on the skateboard. And then, he comes in and talks about his fun facts too. One of those was being chased by 3 moose in one day. So if you didn't know, the plural of moose was moose. But yeah, it was kind of a fun one that we love seeing these profiles come through because it really kind of gives a more personality to just sometimes what can be, a really daunting process for a lot of clients too. So more than ever right now, your online presence is vital to gaining new clients, and people are increasingly going to find going online to find attorneys. And so the information available to them with just a few clicks determines who they're going to hire. So in the 2019 Legal Trends Report from Clio, it shows that 57% of clients search for lawyers on their own, using mostly a search engine, and millennials and Gen Zs now care more about attorneys online than even referrals. So by becoming a member of the Modern Attorney Directory, you can really create a strong online profile that makes you accessible to a wider audience, and prospects can learn more about you and the services that you can give. So while being present online is a step in the right direction, you also want to make sure that you're including the information clients are actually looking for. So generally, clients want transparency, especially millennials and Gen Zs. Right now, from the Legal Trends Report, Clio found that 77% of clients said that they want to know a lawyer's experience and credentials, and 70% want a clearer picture of the legal process and what to expect. So you can show all of that in your attorney profile and more. And Clio report also shows that 45% of consumers find it a challenge to find the right lawyer for them. Just by looking at your Modern Attorney profile, clients can learn about who you are as a person and be more confident in hiring you. So the profile takes a step further by showing fun facts, personalized bio, images, links to social websites, in addition to those offerings and credentials that people already are hoping to find when they look at a directory. So in addition to improving your overall online presence, Modern Attorney provides many benefits you can't afford to miss out on. So we provide you with quality leads, delivering them straight to your inbox with information about their legal situation, so you can contact them and take it a step further. So our competitive advantage here is that we're focusing on positivity, that you have the complete control over your own profile, and there's no false or negative reviews like you might see on Yelp or Google reviews. We really just wanted to make Modern Attorney a place that attorneys can come and have fun, and where clients can come and get to know you. So with that, now that you know the story behind Modern Attorney and how it's really going to help you grow your practice, let's dive into how to use the directory. So I'm going to hand this off to Katie, Next Chapter's Customer Success Manager, and she's going to give you a tour of the app and some of the helpful tips so that you can create your profile.
Yes. First, props to Janine for not even flinching when I was messing with the screen. So good job there. So Modern Attorney right now is available to any attorney in any practice area. So as most of you know that are our users, Right now, we are doing just bankruptcy, but we have really big plans to move into many more practice areas. So right now, you do not have to be a next chapter bankruptcy attorney to use Modern Attorney. But if you do, then I'll show you some of the benefits to how we kind of integrate that and sync that into your account. But for anyone, all you need to do is visit modernattorney.com. You'll have options in your menu bar for a directory or for lawyers. You want to go to the For Lawyers page and then sign up through there. If there are multiple attorneys at your firm, you can all create your own accounts so that you have the different, maybe one of you does 7s, one does 13s, other practice areas, all of that. So feel free to have as many attorneys as you want and get in there now, because as mentioned, it is free forever if you get in there before January 1st. So once you sign up, we just need your email address and then your first and last name. It's going to send you a link to get you all set up, and then you can follow that link with your email to take you to Modern Attorney. So if you happen to sign up with an email that we already have a Next Chapter account created for, you'll also now have access to that in your Next Chapter account settings. So in Accounts, My Account Settings, My User Profile, you'll see that orange button at the top right to view your directory profile. So that's going to give you access straight to your directory profile. But again, always go to modernattorney.com. And those of you that don't have a Next Chapter account can just go to modernattorney.com too and log in through there. So we're linking them automatically. If you sign up with your Next Chapter email, it's just taken care of for you. You'll have access to this orange button in here immediately. So anytime you log in, you have full access to edit your profile. So like Janine said, be fun, humanize yourself to some of these consumers. I know it seems silly to pick if you like a cat or a dog, but that matters to some people. So get in there, upload profile pictures. You can put cover photos in. There's going to be a general info page. So that's like your firm overview and all the practice areas that you have. And then you also will have just a different page to kind of express like fun facts about yourself and things like that. You'll also have a settings tab, and that settings tab that lets you, sorry, I skipped ahead. Services tab, that's going to let you choose what do you use. So if you're a Next Chapter Power user, you can mark that you text, you have a client portal, you accept Venmo, you accept Apple Pay, you'll meet them for coffee, you'll do a Google Hangout. So really all of the things that you are open to meeting with these potential clients. You can also set up your practice areas, and that will show as a pie chart on the page, and that'll help with the search function for consumers. They'll match you based on those different practice areas that you add. Now your settings. So your settings is going to allow you to either list your profile or not list it. If maybe you're still editing it, working on it, you don't want to list it yet, you can always turn that off, on and off. And then you can enable and disable email notifications. I would recommend leaving those on. You don't want to miss any leads if they come through. But again, if maybe you only want text notifications, you can customize all of that here. There is going to be a little eyeball up in the top right. So you can use that at any time to view your profile, to see what the consumers are seeing, to see how everything looks, how it's laid out. If it's making you look super fun and personable compared to others, that's great. So you can view that anytime. And then hopefully you never do, but you can always delete your account too. So when you are viewing your profile, this is what it will look like to the consumers. So you'll see just your overview. You'll have 2 tabs. So you'll have your services tab that is available to them, just to show again your preferred method of communication and your credentials, where you went to school, if you're tech savvy, all of that. And then your about and credentials page will show the more fun facts about yourself and more into that aspect. One thing I do want to mention as you're editing your profile, which I forgot to say, there is an orange save button on the left. Just make sure to always click that, especially those of you who use Next Chapter. You're kind of used to us saving things automatically. So I wouldn't want you to just enter in everything and then that get lost. So make sure you click to save your changes. This is kind of what a client's going to see. So potential client's going to come in and let's say they're searching for bankruptcy Chapter 7 attorneys near California. So they're going to put those credentials in. They're going to run a search. They're going to see all of the attorneys that handle Chapter 7s through the directory within, let's say, 25 miles. So this is how it comes up. All of the profiles that match will show, and then they'll be able to get on, view your profiles, see all of that information. Let's say they've chosen you, they like you the best, they can then click to get a quote. So they're gonna fill in all of their information. And if they do and they want a quote from you, then you will receive an email should it be a bankruptcy case for now. Eventually this will be the process for all the practice areas. For now, this is for the bankruptcy users. So you'll get an email that says, hey, you have Tom Smith. He is looking to file bankruptcy, and you're going to receive this quote. If you want to proceed, all of the quotes, the credentials, everything looks good, you can then create a new case. So by doing that, it's going to start a case in Next Chapter for you. So it's going to pull all of that information that Tom Smith applied with via the Modern Attorney website. And that way you don't have to type anything in again. You can get in here. Let's say you are a Next Chapter Pro Plus user, invite them to my chapter right away. Send them a text letting them know. Just anything you can to get them started in here. We want to reduce the data entry from you having to go through all of that again. So it's going to be in here ready to go. Tom Smith is a client, and yeah, that's a great feature.
So now what we've seen is that now that we already have all of these other features, so we're just building this out. You know, we really just launched this a couple of weeks ago, and we already have something like 350 attorneys in the directory, and we're really hoping to hit 500 by the end of the year. And those are all, again, free forever accounts until January 1st. So even as we start adding pricing, whoever signs up and creates a profile before that date will have access and ability, you know, to have their profile forever for free. So this is what's coming soon. This should be probably by the end of the year, maybe at the beginning of January. But what we're going to do is allow you to, this is your dashboard. So it's going to show all of the impressions, all of the clicks to your site, the forms that have been submitted, all of the clicks to your email, and then you can see the legal trends over a period of time. So this is all just everything you can see at a glance, how your account has been doing on Modern Attorney. Because we all know that, you know, a lot of people come to these directories and they're not just going to submit the form. A lot of times they're going to see your account, you know, your profile, and then maybe go to your website through the profile, or maybe type your website into Google. But, you know, they did, there was that first impression. So we want to be able to show you the analytics of that and give you an idea of how well this is performing for you. In addition, we're going to have the leads information too. So when you have all of the leads coming in, you can see here that all of the information is like available for you. And if you click the little eye icon on the more information icon on the very right, you'll see more information about that case, the case details, and then you can contact that person from there. So these analytics, they're just extremely valuable for your lead gen, your growth of your practice, and then you'll be able to access all of this in Modern Attorney here coming soon. So our pricing, as we mentioned, free forever before 2020. So what you'll get is everything here that's included. You will have the listing page, all of your leads coming to you by email, and any support that you need. Our Next Chapter team is handling that right now until Modern Attorney becomes so big that we need more people. Then we'll have even more. So, but we are also doing some fun things. Once we really get this up and going next year, we really want to allow you guys to put a badge on your website too, so that you can show that you're a Modern Attorney, and then also allow you to be entered in as an award candidate. So we're going to do some fun things with awards, where we're going to, you know, highlight the person with the most fun fact, most interesting fact, the most tech savvy, and just all these different awards that we can do with the information in your profile. So make sure you sign up on modernattorney.com to improve your online presence and just really start getting more transparent and personal about your practice. So that concludes all our presentation today. If anybody has questions that were unanswered, we're happy to answer those now.
I'll share us again to get rid of the screen.
Okay.
We're back.
All right, let's see. Do we have anything here?
Mandy. So Cheryl asked if she has different office hours on Fridays than Mondays through Thursdays. Is there a way to provide that information on services tab, and that they accept debit cards but not credit cards? I'm not 100% sure, but we can look into that. We're taking a ton of user feedback right now, so that's another perk to signing up early, is that you guys get more of a say in this. And we have like lists that we're keeping, and we send them to the developers usually like once a week to get these updates in. So those are both good ideas and things that we can easily add in there.
Yeah, we actually added accepting Bitcoin like at the last minute, because somebody was like, hey, wait, this should be in there. And you know, sometimes it's just a matter of, you know, we just didn't think about it while we were building it. It really doesn't take much time for us to add things like that. So if you guys have more questions about, you know, if we can do something, I really think you should, just let us know. Either send us an email, or you can do it in the chat, and we'll take those into consideration and add them.
Yeah, and we make notes. We put the user's name next to each request, so then we reach out to them directly when the change is done. So we'll let you know. Yeah. And then you can email those, like Janine said, if you can chat them, or you can just email them to support@nextchapterbk.com, and we'll take care of those.
Cool. If you guys have any other questions, you can always email us. And thanks for bearing, you know.
Yeah, sorry about the slideshow. It's hard because we couldn't see our screen.
Yeah.
Linking to self-calendaring. I don't know. Do we have plans to link to their calendars, like to schedule things through there?
So yes, we do have that on the roadmap. I think that there's also some like really cool apps that currently do this. So we might be able to even partner, make an integration or something like that, where we could, you know, work with them. But yeah, I mean, we already do this anyway in Next Chapter, so I don't see it being an issue. Okay. That would be a cool feature.
Danielle, I'll reach out to you after this. If you're a Next Chapter user right now and you want, I'll just turn it on through your user profile so you don't have to sign up from scratch. So I'll do that right after this, and I will reach out to you when it's done. It's super easy.
Cool. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Thanks so much for being on today. We are going to, as we like continue to build this, we're going to be putting even more webinars together so that we can show you guys what we're working on. Since it's like kind of a pet project that turned into like a really big fun thing, we're still trying to figure out how it works into, you know, just into the whole product roadmap. And I think everybody's like so excited about it, especially our current users, since we're like giving you guys all first access, and everyone that's starting, you know, right now. So yeah, just keep following along and sending us ideas so that we can build it to however you guys want to use it. You know, it's for you. So and also check in on our webinars that we have coming up. We just scheduled like, I don't know, we're something like 10 to 15 in Q1 of 2020, all about everything from like, you know, New Year's resolutions for bankruptcy attorneys, to how to hire a virtual paralegal for the holidays, and just a whole lot of other ideas that we kind of been coming up with. So Cool. That sounds good. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks.